All right, guys, welcome to my Poop Tip Tuesday. I am so sorry I got delayed by 30 minutes. I am sorry about that. But if you're joining for the first time, my name is Dr. Islam, and yes, I am your poop guru. I am a board-certified gastroenterologist, poop doctor, poop specialist, who every Tuesday go live on your social media streams to answer your questions. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know where you're watching this at. If you're watching this live or in the replay, and where you're watching this at as well. Last week, we had a winner. I believe it was from Australia, who got the furthest out from where they watched today's Poop Tip Tuesday. So I want to thank you for watching today. I look forward to seeing you guys. We have a great show tonight. We're going to discuss hemorrhoids, everything you want to know about those annoying things in your bottom. We're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about what an anal fissure is, or a tear in your bottom. And March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and I want to talk to you about what you can do today to prevent you from getting colon cancer. What are the symptoms of colon cancer? What should you worry about? And what you can do. The worst conversation I ever had with anyone is to tell them they have a cancer that is 100% preventable, and colon cancer is. So we're going to discuss that. And any questions you guys have live, comment down below. Let me know what your questions are. We'll go through them, answer your questions, and hopefully have a great time as well. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Cora, it's good seeing you from Ireland. Once again, so far, Cora is the winner for the longest location of where we're at. Don't forget to let me know if you're watching this live on the replay, and smash that like button. All right. As always, I like to go through the books that I read last week. So I have two books I always try and read. I try to read a fiction book, and I try to read a non-fiction book. So my fiction book is the same book I was reading last week, Our Game. Oh my goodness. I am halfway done, and I am like riveted. I am losing sleep because of this book. It is such a good book. I love David Balducci. I just started reading him recently. It is a great book. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a good fiction book you want me to read. I'm really getting into these crime thrillers, these lawyer books, and so let me know in the comments down below if you have that. My non-fiction book is a book by Chuck Klosterman, The 90s. All right. Let me know in the comments if you are from the 90s, if you are a 90s child, because I am. Oh my gosh, this is a throwback to everything in my younger days, including things like Clear Pepsi. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember the Real World, the original one? AOL, dial-up modems. This is a great nostalgia book, and I forgot about so much that happened in the 90s. So it's a great just kind of a reminder of the 90s. So let me know in the comments down below if you are a 90s child, or if you have a recommendation for what non-fiction book you guys have. All right, let's go and get started. I'm excited about today's show. So first topic, let's talk about what are hemorrhoids. Yes, we'll talk about exactly what are hemorrhoids. So what exactly are hemorrhoids? Hemorrhoids are dilated veins in the bottom, and they are there to help out with the pressure in your bottom. We have a lot of pressure in our bottom from sitting, moving, walking, just doing every normal activity. And part of the way to help not cause a lot of discomfort in your bottom is to have these hemorrhoids that are there. Now, everyone has hemorrhoids. Yes, you, even me, but not everyone has symptoms from these hemorrhoids. And the symptoms occur whenever the hemorrhoid cushion becomes too large, or these veins become too large, and they kind of tend to bulge out. And that bulging out is exactly what causes the symptoms when it comes to hemorrhoid symptoms. So what are these symptoms? The main symptoms can be pain, bleeding, itching, pressure, prolapse, swelling down below. If you don't feel like you're clean, or feel like something is down there, these are very, very, very common symptoms when it comes to hemorrhoids. And this is why people have hemorrhoid symptoms, because those dilated veins become bigger, they push out, and they cause a lot of issues, and those issues can be the ones I just described as well. Now, there are things that you can do that can make your hemorrhoids worse. We do know that prolonged sitting can make hemorrhoids worse. So I have a lot of people come to see me who are truck drivers who have hemorrhoid issues. People who are sitting in an office chair that have hemorrhoid issues. If you lift heavy things, for example, you squat very, very heavy, or you're a deadlifter, or you just work out, that can cause hemorrhoids to occur as well. Pregnancy is a very common reason to develop hemorrhoids. That pressure you have whenever you deliver a baby can very commonly cause hemorrhoids. Straining, if you're having issues with constipation, you can have hemorrhoids as well. And social media. Yes, I know you. If you're on your phone just going through social media and you're sitting on the toilet just scrolling, guess what you are doing? You were sitting down and causing those hemorrhoids to occur. So I can thank social media for making the hemorrhoid epidemic worse and worse and worse. Now, we have two different types of hemorrhoids, and this is an important thing. We have external hemorrhoids and we have internal hemorrhoids. Let me know in the comments down below, what type of symptoms do you think each hemorrhoids cause? What symptoms do you think external hemorrhoids cause? And what symptoms do you think internal hemorrhoids cause? You may be surprised about what the answer is. So, internal hemorrhoids cause things like pain, bleeding, itching, pressure, soiling, incomplete evacuation. These are symptoms from internal hemorrhoids. Guess what symptoms external hemorrhoids cause? None. Typically none. Absolutely. Sometimes you can have a clot in an external hemorrhoid that can cause pain in your bottom, but that's it. So all the symptoms you think may be due to your external hemorrhoids actually are due to your internal hemorrhoids. The thing about external hemorrhoids is they may not look good, so don't look at them. Easy and simple as that. But if you're having symptoms from hemorrhoids, there's an excellent chance those symptoms actually are related to internal hemorrhoids, except for pain, which can be due to an external hemorrhoid. All right, what can we do to help alleviate these hemorrhoid symptoms? Now, I know a lot of my patients have been conditioned to just live with it. Let me tell you, you don't have to do that. Now, we have over-the-counter treatments that can sometimes help out with hemorrhoids, but I'll tell you more often than not, these creams, they don't work very well. They just mask the symptoms. It doesn't get rid of them. And once you've had hemorrhoid symptoms, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when they're going to come back. And these creams typically don't do a very good job of getting rid of those hemorrhoids. You can also use steroid cream in your bottom that's prescribed. Once again, they typically don't do a good job of getting rid of your hemorrhoids. It can make your skin a lot more difficult down below. It can cause a lot of just irritation in your rectum whenever you have a steroid cream. The other option is surgery, which is terrible. It literally is a pain in the bottom. Let me know in the comments down below if you know somebody who's had surgery, because they will tell you it is the worst experience they've ever had in their life. And I would never recommend getting surgery from hemorrhoids. So, is there a happy medium in between? Will you be surprised? The answer is yes. We can do what's called hemorrhoid banding in the office. It is quick. It is easy. And it takes about 10 seconds to do. And not only does it fix the internal hemorrhoids, more importantly, it does it without surgery, and it does it with about a 90% success rate. So we've had a lot of patients who we do hemorrhoid treatments for when they've had hemorrhoids for their whole life, and they've been told all you can do is live with them, or you have surgery, which is a terrible option. So we have the options of getting your hemorrhoids fixed. It'll fix the symptoms that you have. It will make you feel better, and you'll be happy that you're able to get that done. So if you want to come see me for your hemorrhoids, we can do that. Just call our office, 806-696-3137, where you can get more information on dealing with your hemorrhoids. All right, now you guys are hemorrhoid experts. You know everything that you know about hemorrhoids. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a question about hemorrhoids, and don't forget to like and share this video if you know somebody who's dealing with hemorrhoid issues as well. All right, if you're joining for the first time, my name is Dr. Islam, and every Tuesday I go live on your social media streams, answer your questions you guys may have. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to let me know if you're watching this live or on the replay, and also let me know where you guys are watching this at so far. So far, the winner for today is Cora, who is watching from Ireland. Pamela, thank you for watching as well. Cora asked a very good question. Cause elevation levels of inflammation in the stool sample. We'll talk about that as well. Debbie, it's good seeing you as well. Thank you for watching on the live stream. All right. Cora asked a very good question. What causes levels of inflammation in a stool sample? Well, it depends on what actually is being checked. And so there are different ways to check inflammation in the stool sample. Sometimes it could be a normal finding, which is perfectly fine, but sometimes this can be related to a condition called inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD, which you can have both Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, which can be a cause of why you have inflammation that's there. So I would just specify what type of inflammation that you're seeing in the stool sample, and then you may need to get further investigation to see exactly what may be going on or what the cause could be as well. All right, question number 2. Hey, Dr. Islam, now that we're talking about your bottom, what exactly is an anal fissure? This is very different from a hemorrhoid. So an anal fissure is actually a tear in your bottom, and that tear hurts like the dickens. Absolutely, it does. It feels like you're pooping, like shards of glass. It is not a very pleasant experience. It is such a painful problem that a lot of people can have. And it's a very common problem that's also associated with hemorrhoids. Why do you have a fissure? Well, once again, the biggest risk factor is just having constipation, straining, and pushing out a very large bowel movement that can unfortunately cause a lot of irritation and cause that tear in the rectum to occur. A second common reason is hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids itself can also cause that tear to occur, and that can make it more likely for you to have a problem with the muscle in the rectum, to make that tear worse and make it occur over and over and over again. Now, if you're having pain in the bottom, it's very important to go see a doctor about that, because we can do an investigation to see exactly why you have your tear. With a simple exam, we can check, do you have a tear in your bottom that could be causing the pain, or is there another reason why you're having the pain, whether it's a thrombosed hemorrhoid or maybe a sign of something growing inside that rectum as well. So if you have pain in your bottom, don't ignore it. What can we do to help fix what's called an anal fissure? Well, number one, we do have creams to help out with that. We use some creams to help relax the sphincter that's causing it to spasm up, to cause that tear to get worse. We also have creams to help out with the pain that you're having as well. Number one. Number two is that we want you to have a soft bowel movement. So if you can take some laxatives or a stool softener to allow things to pass through easier, that's going to help out. Also, dealing with your constipation can help out as well by adding more water, and certainly do other things to help out when it comes to constipation. Number three, I recommend a squatty potty for anyone who has rectum issues. It works. It's great. I wish I thought of it, but it actually does do an effective job to allow you to have a much easier and a lot simpler bowel movement. Number four, make sure you have enough fiber in your diet. Fiber is the backbone for gut health. It can make you have better bowel movements. It can make things easier to have a bowel movement, and can also make sure you don't have any hemorrhoid or fissure issues as well. Number five, limit your toilet time, no more than 2 minutes. Don't be on social media scrolling away on the toilet. You're making your tears and your hemorrhoids worse. And then lastly, fix those hemorrhoids. Yes, fixing hemorrhoids will cause your tear to be healed up. It'll resolve those issues and get you feeling better as well. But these are my tips when it comes to dealing with hemorrhoid and fissure issues. All right, guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and newsletter, where you can get great tips and tricks like you're watching in today's video. All right, last question. Hey, Dr. Islam, I know you want to talk about colon cancer. What are symptoms from colon cancer? Keep in mind, this month in March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month. I want to make sure that every single patient, every single one of you, never, ever, ever develops colon cancer. And so I want to make sure of that. So don't be a statistic. Find out what's going on and find it before it becomes cancer. What are the main symptoms you need to be worried about? Number one, bleeding. Bleeding is never normal from your bottom. It doesn't matter if you think it's a hemorrhoid. It doesn't matter if you think if it's a tear. Bleeding is never normal. This needs to be investigated. It does not need to be ignored. We need to find out what's going on. Number two, a recent change in bowel habits, especially if you're over the age of 45. So let's say you've been regular your whole life and all of a sudden you become constipated or diarrhea. This could be a sign of something growing inside that colon. Number three, significant weight loss that's not explained. If you have weight loss, you don't know why, you don't know what's going on, this could be a sign of something bad growing inside that colon. Number four, you have really bad abdominal pain. That pain can also be a sign of something going on, especially if that pain is lower. And then lastly, the most important symptom when it comes to colon cancer is nothing. And that's scary. Colon cancer can present with no symptoms whatsoever until it's too late. This is the exact reason why we want to do a colonoscopy before you have symptoms, before you have issues, and before it becomes something bad. So if you are 45 years old and you've not had your colonoscopy, get one done. Don't wait. Don't be statistic. Don't have a thing that you regretted later on. Colon cancer is the one cancer, in my opinion, that is completely preventable. Get it done. Save your life. Save your friend's life. And make sure you don't ever forget that. Debbie, thank you so much. You're right. Never, 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 never forget it. All right, guys. A couple of announcements. So next week, I will not be on Poop Tip Tuesday. Oh, I know, so sad. But tune in the following Tuesday. We'll tune in live at 7 o'clock. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you're watching this live or on the replay. And let me know where you guys are watching this at. So far, Cora is the winner. Thank you for watching from Ireland. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Get your colonoscopy. Get your hemorrhoids fixed. Come see me. We'll get you taken care of. Thanks, everybody.